Oh, daddy. That's what I'm talking about. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go. Love me some Monster Beast. That hits the spot. What's going on, everyone? How we doing today? It's your boy, Retro Obsessed. It's an obsession. Hope y'all are doing well out there. I got a pickup video for you today. Just some stuff that I've gotten for my birthday and for myself, and stuff that I picked up over the past month. Not a whole lot of video games, so if that's what you were hoping for, you probably want to skip now. This is pretty much all retro nostalgia stuff. Lots of media, movies, music. I got a lot of toys and maybe a few games hidden here or there. So don't want to miss that. A lot of stuff. Let's get to it, guys.
Are you obsessed with retro?
Do you play racing games from morning to night?
Did you convert your garage into a game room?
If the answer is yes,
Subscribe now.
Retro Obsessed is ready to entertain you.
Welcome back, y'all. Like I said in the intro, my name is Tom, aka Retro Obsessed. It's an obsession. This is a channel devoted for nothing but retro nostalgia from the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, from video games to toys, movies, music, just literally anything and everything you can think of that was popular in the 80s and 90s, a little bit early 2000s. You're gonna find it here. I show you that it's possible in today's era that you can still find stuff out in the wild. Like I said, video games, movies, music. I have a massive collection myself. 50 consoles, working towards 2,000 video games, hundreds of records, hundreds of CDs, hundreds of VHS. I collect it all. I have a 4-car garage game room. Now, if you have seen my last year's game room tour, this year's, which is coming up hopefully in about a month, will be entirely different. I rearranged the whole game room, basically reversed everything. Made the bigger part to the smaller part, made the smaller part to the bigger part. I moved some stuff in the middle, moved some stuff around. Massive changes. So if you like last year's game room tour video, stay tuned, and hopefully in about a month, I'll have the new one available. So anyway, it was my birthday about 2 weeks ago, I think, the 5th of April. And so I've gotten some birthday gifts, I've gotten some gift cards, and I've gotten some stuff with the gift cards. Now, I haven't got a whole lot of stuff personally, as far as like video games is concerned, because if you guys saw my last video, all my money and all my attention on my saltwater aquarium, which you saw in my last video. I did find a few games here and there at a couple yard sales and one thrift store, Salvation Army, believe it or not. So nothing fancy, nothing spectacular, nothing grails, but some decent games for the collection, and a couple I think I had like doubles up that I was gonna go right into my eBay store. Lots of stuff. Let's get right down to it. So the first thing is I'm just gonna go through the video games because there's really not a whole lot. I have a couple SNES games, one NES game, and I think 5 or 6 Wii games that I found at the yard sale all piled together with some pretty good games in there. And I bundled them all together and got them for pretty cheap, honestly. So as far as the video games, we have 2 SNES games. One is Super Bases Loaded, nothing special, but I didn't have it, and it's actually a really clean cartridge. And next up, the Lawnmower Man for the SNES, which at one time belonged to Curtis. Damn you, Curtis. I can get that off easy. I just haven't had a chance to. Really clean label, really clean cartridge, just a little dirty. But the Lawnmower Man, never played it. If anyone's played Lawnmower Man on the SNES, let me know. I mean, just from the cover, it looks like it's pretty awesome. A Lawnmower Man is a great 80s movie in general. And one lonely NES game. This was also at the thrift store, marked at $1.99. Honestly, it was at the Salvation Army. No, I'm sorry, not the Salvation Army. Take that back. These were at the Habitat for Humanity thrift store that I go to. Now they have the media, which is like mixed match media 10 for $2, which used to be including games, but now all their games are marked at like $1.99, which between $1.99 or for disc-based games they're $4.99, which you think it would be reversed, but you know, who am I? The NES game that I got was the NES Open. I got it for $1.99. Does have a little labelware. It's starting to peel on the top. So it's got a little bit of label damage. It's got some sticky residue here on the front. It looks like at one time this was Book Hilltop Book, maybe a bookstore, and it was $39.99 at one time. I don't know how much it goes for right now, but anything NES and Mario, it's always a good game. And I actually really enjoy NES Open. This is actually a really fun golf game for the NES. Like I said, $1.99 at my Habitat store. Great deal there. Anytime I can find an NES game for under $5, no matter what it is, I'm gonna pick it up. And the next is a little lot of Wii games. I found these at a yard sale. I want to say about 2 weeks ago. I was out yard selling. I only hit a few stops. This was I think it was my last stop of the day, and they were just sitting on a table. No Wii system, anything like that. I was like, hey, do you have any more video games, or have the Wii to go to this? They're all, no, someone came by and picked up the Wii for $20, but they left the games behind. So I'm like, all right, well, how much do you want the games? They're all, we're just gonna ask $2 a piece for them. I'm like, all right, well, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 6 games here. I was like, we take $10 for all of them? Sure, why not? And some of them are cheap games, some of them, and there's a couple decent games in here though. But we have Just Dance 2017, Just Dance 2014. This one's a good one. This is probably a good $25, $30 game, maybe more. I haven't looked it up recently. Super Mario Galaxy 2 on the Nintendo Wii. Complete in-box, has manual, Nintendo Club, all the inserts. So that's a good little score there. Super Mario Galaxy 2. I already have this one in my collection, so I'll be putting that one on my eBay store. I don't know how the price has fluctuated, but I think the last time I checked, and this is about a $25 to $30 game. And next up is another good one, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Whoever picked that Wii up missed some really good games. It has the manual, doesn't have all the other inserts, so it's not 100% complete, but it does have the manual and the disc. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, if I had to guess, $25, $35 complete in box, and I basically got it for $2. Good deal there. And then the next one is Disney Sing It Party Hits. And then this one looks interesting. This is Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End with the good old Johnny Depp, complete in box for $10. I got 6 Wii games, pretty much every single one of them a CIB, and the Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Great deal there. All right, next up, quick little thing here. Coffee cup, The Office, Dwight Schrute, false.
False. I do not miss him.
Love Dwight Schrute, love The Office, one of my all-time favorite shows. I'm a sucker for anything movie and music memorabilia related. It can have a Star Trek picture on it. I would probably get it just because I'm a big movie nerd and a TV show nerd and a music nerd. All right, and I'm gonna go through a couple of my birthday gifts. This was from my daughter, but this is the Mario figure from the new Super Mario Brothers movie, which FYI I have not seen, but we're planning on seeing it hopefully this weekend. My wife gets free tickets to the Studio Movie Grill from her work, so we're hoping to have enough tickets to go see it this weekend in 3D. Heard nothing but good stuff about it. Even people that had their doubts about the movie, all giving it 2 thumbs up, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. So definitely can't wait to see it. And I heard it's been kicking butt in the theaters as far as box office wise, so can't wait to see it. And then my son, he knows me all too well. As you can see what I'm wearing, my Buster shirt, tuna, no crust.
I'll have the tuna.
No crust.
No crust.
Hashtag remember the Buster. Thank you, bud. Appreciate it. My son got me this for my birthday. He got me this shirt. Knows how much I love Fast and Furious. He also loves them Fast and Furious. And we're going to go see it for hopefully his birthday next month. He'll be 15. He's a massive diehard Fast and Furious fan. I raised him right. That's right. So he got me this shirt. Once again, Bubba, thank you. Appreciate it. Awesome. I love it. Speaking of Fast and Furious, let's see, my wife got me this. But this is a replica of the Fast and the Furious Dominic Toretto's house in Los Angeles, California. This is a replica of the house. Pretty damn awesome. Very detailed for as small as it is. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but it was still really cool. No matter even though it's really small, it's very cool. It has 2 little car figures. It has the orange Supra and then the black Dodge Charger that Dom drives. That's in the back in his garage. Even in the back, it has the table with barbecue, 6 chairs, you know, just like in the movie. It's freaking awesome. I've personally been to this house 2 or 3 times now. And so yes, the house is real. The only thing that is not real, FYI, is the garage. The garage is actually put there in CGI. The driveway goes all the way back, but it's just an empty, basically an empty parking lot or an empty spot. So FYI, the garage that's in Fast and Furious is not real. Just a little fact for anyone who was interested or who cares. What else do you say, right? I mean, if you like anything Fast and Furious like I do, had to have it into the collection. So thank you for the wifey for getting this for me. I much appreciate it. And speaking of Fast and Furious, I picked this up with one of my gift cards that I got for my birthday. And because this is the only time I can afford one of these sizes, this is the 1/18 scale orange Toyota Supra from the very first Fast and Furious. This is the massive 1/18 scale. It's 12 inches long by about 4.5 inches wide. But what's cool about this one, wait for it. Oh, check it out. Working headlights, working tail lights, and I don't know if you can see it, green underglow. There it is. See it there? Pretty damn cool. This is, like I said, this is a 1/18 scale, extremely detailed. The hood comes up, trunk comes up, all the doors open, extremely detailed. Absolutely love this thing. 1/18 scale, a very, very heavy too. Brian's Fast and the Furious Toyota Supra from the first movie, and it comes with a little 3-inch, really, really heavy replica of Brian O'Connor as well to go with it. Really, really cool. You can't sit him in it, but it just sits there. But very, very awesome. And I got this with one of my gift cards because this is about a $75 toy. A couple more toys. I actually found these at O'Reilly's. Actually, when I'm at work, I have to go to O'Reilly's to pick up some automotive parts. When I'm waiting for like my credit cards to be made and stuff like that to get the parts, I go and look at the toy section, and sure enough, I found some really cool looking cars. These are both Back to the Future cars. This one is from original Back to the Future, and it is the Ford Super Deluxe car. I can't zoom in because of my view, but I will post a little bit a closer picture. But this is the black convertible car that Biff drives, and he runs into that manure truck, and then all the manure lands on top of the car. Manure! I hate manure! But that's what this figure is. Really awesome there. And then this one is from Back to the Future 3, the Western one. But it is the DeLorean, Back to the Future DeLorean time machine with the train wheels on it. Pretty awesome there. I'll post a picture on this one as well. All right, 2 more toys here from the wife for the birthday. The first is E.T. Funko Pop to go with my Funko Pop and movie collection. But this is Elliot and E.T. Funko Pop. Really, really awesome piece there. Love this one. One of the best iconic movie scenes ever when he's flying over the moon. Such an iconic scene. I love it. Really cool. And next up from the wife is another Funko Pop. This is the Pop movie collection. This is another E.T. Pop figures, but this is a 3 set, and it comes with the E.T. in disguise. E.T. 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 in a robe. And E.T. with flowers. Pretty damn awesome. I love E.T. obviously, and wifey, thank you very much. You got this for me for my birthday. It was really cool. All right, last up is my media. This includes some VHS, I think a DVD or 2, and a couple vinyl records. So first up on the vinyl records, this is the Stand By Me original soundtrack. This is from 1986. Stand by me. One of my all-time favorite movies. This is probably in my top 5 greatest movies of all time. Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, Kiefer Sutherland. Just some amazing, amazing actors that you probably wouldn't even recognize if you saw this movie today, because you don't realize how old this movie was, for one, and how old the actors are now, but you can still see them in their faces. So if you haven't yet watched this movie, highly, highly recommend movie. Another 12-inch vinyl. This is NWA, Straight Outta Compton.
I got front and back and side to side.
You know me, I love music, I love rap, love heavy metal, I love oldies, I love country, I love everything. I used to be a DJ back in the day, so I learned to love it all. Growing up in LA, I loved, LA gang movies, LA rap, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, MC Ren, Eazy-E. I loved old school LA gangster rap. That's what I grew up on. That's what I was around. That's where I lived. And last up for the records, this is the newest Metallica album. Absolutely awesome. Their new logo is just the M. If you don't know, Metallica changed their logo. It's basically just the M now. It's like the same M that's in the entire Metallica logo, but they took the Italica off and just the M. I'm not a big fan, but you know, sometimes simpler is better. But anyway, this is Metallica's newest album. Of course, I had to get it on 12-inch vinyl record. It is a double vinyl record. This is a Target exclusive double record, and the records are actually red and black marbled vinyl, which is pretty damn awesome. I don't know how it's going to look on there, but this is the 12-inch black and red marbled. Really, really awesome. The sound is amazing on a good turntable. This is why I love vinyl records. But yeah, man. That right there, if this doesn't tell you how old these and we are getting, I don't know what does. Man, just that picture right there says it all. And these guys are still amazing, still putting out records, going on tour again. It's fucking just absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't get much more better than Metallica, guys. Telling you right now. This is their new record. It is called 72 Seasons. FYI, if you guys are into vinyl records, you would be happy to know that for the first time in over 35 years, vinyl records sales surpass CDs. Pretty damn awesome. I know most people are going to be like, oh, you can just stream it. I'm a physical media guy. Yes, I stream stuff all day long when I'm working. But when I come home, I like to throw on a vinyl record. I like to throw on a CD, and listening to that vinyl pop when you go to put that needle on, it doesn't get much better than that. You can't get that with anything else. That's why I collect vinyl records and all this old media. So we got one CD in the collection, and that was Bad Company, Dangerous Age. Great album there. Got a couple DVDs here. Team America, World Police. America, fuck yeah. Great movie. America, fuck yeah. Friday Night Lights, great football movie. If you have a son that's into football, definitely an amazing movie to watch with him. I actually watched this with my son because he's into football and he plays football. And he absolutely loved this movie. This is a scary movie I got because it looked absolutely weird, but it's called Candyland. Dying has never been so sweet. Never heard of it. Definitely got to try it. And I found a couple Wii games. I don't remember where I got these from. Maybe they were from Whatnot, Instagram. I don't remember honestly where I got these at because they were sitting in my DVD pile. But they are Deca Sports for the Nintendo Wii. I might have gotten from my buddy Chris CJ, and then You Draw Studio Instant Artist for the Wii. Like I said, I have no idea where I got those from. If you did happen to sell them to me, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We got Dirty Dancing, great movie. This is the Ultimate Edition. And one movie that is one of my all-time favorite movies that I didn't have it on DVD. I have it on everything else, but for some reason didn't have it on DVD. Oh brother, where art thou? Last up for the day, couple VHS. We have National Lampoon's Senior Trip. Good old Miss Doubtfire. I can't believe I didn't have Miss Doubtfire in my collection. That's just weird. Wild Things with Kevin Bacon. Great movie. And last but not least, this is a movie that I got from my friends Aaron and Tracy over at Thriftalicious. You hear me talk about them all the time. This is called Jawbreaker. I've never heard of it before. Just a great 90s cult classic movie that apparently Rebecca Gayheart, Rose McGowan, Julie Benz, I didn't know any of these people, but they told me it was a great 90s movie, so I had to get it. I think I only paid like $1 for it in the end, you know, bundling stuff together and all that. But if you've watched Jawbreaker, let me know. I just don't remember this movie at all. But any 90s great movie, I gotta get no matter what. So, all right, guys, that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Out of all this stuff I got, you let me know down below, what is your favorite movie? What is your favorite music? What is your favorite toy? Your favorite video game? All that good stuff. Let me know down below. I would love to hear what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is a little bit longer video, but I had a lot of stuff. I wanted to go through it with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one, y'all. Be safe out there. I am Retro Obsessed. It's an obsession. Peace.